It's a old U-Haul truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you converted into your home?
Yes, sir.
And you're full-time?
Yes, sir.
Safety glasses. About 15 inches. Well, we're not getting anywhere fast. It got to a point where it was just like a pothole every 30 feet. And I mean, I was just swerving. The whole last hour and a half, I've been just swerving potholes. Good morning. My name is Larry if you're new. I think a couple people are getting confused. My name is not Larry if you're new. I'm saying my name is Larry introducing myself to you if you're new to the channel. I think some people are confused. I might just be rolling that off the tongue a little too fast. So just to explain it to a few people. But this morning, I actually just woke up pretty tired, working on my first couple sips of coffee. We're on a big road trip. Day one road trip. Well, actually yesterday was day one. Stayed the night here at this property. Met up with a YouTuber you guys might actually know. We're going to introduce you to him here in just a minute. But we're just did a quick overnight here. Actually got to get back on the road today. We're heading east. We are heading to Mike and Twyla's from Runaway Parents channel, but that's not the final destination. We have another bigger plan from that. That's just another stopping point along the way. But yeah, just woke up literally like 30 minutes ago and just drinking coffee, trying to wake up. And but here in a minute we'll go up, introduce you to Brad, and he's got a pretty cool project he's working on. I want to show you guys. I see you peeking through there, buddy. You're not hiding from nobody. Morning, bud. Morning, Marty. How you doing? You already barking out the door a little bit? Your chickens out there, huh? Oh boy. What chickens? What was that? There's animals outside, so he's been interested in them all morning long. Can't really see him over there, but there's like pig and some goats and chickens and a dog. I don't know, all sorts of stuff. Marty's just been loving it.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. Come on in.
So some of you guys may already know who this is, but this is Nomad Brad.
What's up?
Now he lives in it's a old U-Haul truck, right?
Mm-hmm. That
you converted into your home?
Yes, sir.
And you're full-time?
Yes, sir.
Care to show us around a little bit? I mean, it's nice. I'm thoroughly impressed. This thing is, his level of remodeling inside is way better than what I've done on anything before. But yeah, let's check this thing out.
So yeah, it was a retired U-Haul. I've been living in this one for about 2 years. I've been on the road for 7 years. And this is actually the fourth vehicle I've converted and lived in. I had a cargo van, a shuttle bus, and then this is actually my second box truck I've fully converted. So everything you see in here, it's pretty nice, but it's been a work in progress over time, right? So by my fourth build, I really wanted to do something nice, keep it comfortable. And I like kind of a light, bright interior. When you're in a small space, having stuff white kind of helps it feel bigger. So super happy with the U-Haul. One great thing is it has 7-foot ceilings, and it's about 7.5 feet wide. So you got lots of room, you can move around, you don't feel cramped, and it's pretty spacious. So probably my favorite thing about it is this desk area right here. This is where I hang out, edit all my videos, eat breakfast, kind of do whatever. And so I purposely put the desk right in front of the window. So when I'm pulled up somewhere beautiful, I can look outside, see the nature, and just kind of feel like I'm living right in the middle of it. And what else? So everything in this rig runs purely off electric, off solar. I have 1200 watts on the roof. I have 460 amp hours at 12 volts. It's actually a 24 volt system, but so pretty good battery bank. I can run my mini split basically 24/7 as much as I need to. The TV, kind of anything I need. I have electric cooking, induction cooktop, as well as a full commercial range hood. I do a lot of cooking, so I wanted something that would suck all the fumes out. And,
the company on the outside, that's your company. You do solar as well on top of YouTube?
I do, yeah. I do solar installs. It's something I started doing a couple years ago after I built out my own rigs and figured everything out. Then I started offering that service for other folks. So I help other people design systems, figure out what they need. I do some installs, but I'm pretty limited on time and availability. I'm just one person and I travel. So I can't really help a lot of people in person, but I try to help who I can.
Well, you've done a good job, man. It is just nice. Everything trimmed out real nice. Look at this mirror.
Yeah, it's got an LED light built in. And so, you know, you can turn it on or off. You can adjust the color temperature. It's got a bright white, blue, I guess, and then this yellow, and then you can dim it also. So like in the evening, this is pretty much the light that I use to just light up the space. I put this on low, turn everything else off. Just gives me kind of a nice glow.
Nice. And then this is your kitchen sink setup.
Yeah, kitchen sink. It's a kind of an oversized sink, but pretty happy with it. Stainless. It has a little like drying rack, which is cool, so you can put all your dishes you just washed in there, let them drip dry. Cutting board and water pump for the sink. I got a weather station so I can always see what the temperature is outside. It's looking 82 right now on the outside, 70 degrees inside. By midday today, it'll probably be 95, 96 outside, so it'll be a good day to turn on the mini split.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's my toolbox. This is where I have some of my install tools, you know, sockets, wire cutters, stuff like that, drill bits. And then the top couple drawers, this is all my camera gear.
Oh, wow.
DJI Pocket 3, I got a gimbal in there. And then a junk drawer, you know, everybody's got to have a junk drawer.
I got 2 of those.
Yeah, you know, you got, no matter what, bro, you got pens and, you know, all kinds of stuff, so, heck yeah.
Now, is this bed, is that just stationary or what?
No, it's a convertible bed, so it slides up into 2 benches, bench on each side, and then there's a door right here, a pass-through that goes into the cab. So if you need to get from the cab to the living space, you can without going outside. But most of the time when I'm parked up like this in a spot, I just leave it in bed position. It's pretty comfortable for me. I just hop on the bed and read a book, watch TV, do whatever I need to.
So now, where's the shower at?
No shower. So the number one question people always ask on my YouTube is, where's the bathroom? Where's the shower? So 7 years I've been in a vehicle, I've never had a shower. And I don't know, I'm used to it.
Well,
I shower.
We should specify, never had a shower in your own rig, right?
Correct. Yeah, I've taken showers. I take showers. I've just never had a shower in my own rig.
So is this it, or you're actually currently doing a new rig, right? So where you would actually have a shower?
I am, yeah. So here's the thing is, since I started the solar install company, before that, I was just lounging, doing YouTube videos. So I didn't get really that grimy. I could kind of get away with the shower once a week. But when I'm doing installs for people, I get pretty sweaty, pretty dirty. So for me to continue doing solar work, I really need to have a shower. So I am building now another box truck, a little bit larger. This one has a 12-foot floor. And so I got a little bit larger one. It's a 16-foot box. So it'll give me a little more room for solar tools and components I'm going to carry with me. And then additionally, I'll have a full wet bath. So it's time for me to have a built-in shower. After 7 years, I need a built-in shower.
I don't know how you did it that long. But so it's here on the property too, right? Can we take a look at it?
It is, yeah, absolutely. Let's go check it out.
Cool. There it is. Definitely beginning stages, huh?
Yeah, we're just getting started. It's a bigger box. It's 16 feet long. It's 8 feet tall and 8 feet wide. So I get an extra 6 inches in width, an extra foot in height, and 4 extra feet of length for living space. So it's just getting started. I coated the roof, replaced the corner caps. I've started the insulation. I'm doing a combination of rigid XPS foam with spray foam. So we're just getting, it's ugly and messy right now. Don't judge me. But when it's all built out, it's going to look beautiful, just like this one. It'll be pretty nice and finally finished. So
you're showing this whole build on your channel?
Yeah. You can follow along on the channel for the full build progress. And I'm doing weekly build videos and also a weekly live stream.
It's definitely going to be a big project.
Yeah, it's a big one. This is my 5th build now. So I don't know. It's not really a big deal, but it's a good amount of work. So I'm hoping to start living in it, probably in a couple months. It won't be complete, but it'll be livable. So basically, as soon as I get the walls and the flooring installed and the electrical, then I'll be living in it. And so I'll be roughing it for a little bit.
Your current one you're in now, that's up for sale as it is right now, or are you waiting to sell it until this one's ready to go?
Yeah, it's for sale. I'll be able to let it go probably by August. It's for sale on Van Life Trader, but I can give you a link for it. So yeah, if you guys want to buy it, it's a pretty good value, and it's pretty rare to find like a truly off-grid electrical system that's fully featured like this one is. So
definitely a different style cab.
Yeah, so this is the Isuzu NPR cab. So because it's the cab over style, it's a little bit shorter. The cab chassis is a little shorter. So it's only 2 feet longer, believe it or not. It's only 2 feet longer than my old rig. So my old rig is 21 feet bumper to bumper. This is about 23 feet bumper to bumper. So I get 4 extra feet of living space, but I'm only 2 feet longer. Nice. So it'll still be decent for parking. I still plan on doing a lot of stealth camping.
Whoever had this took care of it. It's clean.
Yeah, you know, that's what's nice. It was a single owner, and it came from Scottsdale Chevy. So it's basically been in Arizona its whole life. So it's not rusted out. Yeah, it's, you know, and the owner took pretty good care of it. He did a lot of work to it. He replaced all kinds of stuff. So overall, I'm pretty happy. It's an old rig. I mean, it's from '06, so it's got a lot of scratches and scuffs on it, and it's not super pretty, but I'm gonna wrap it with vinyl and stuff. So by the time it's all done, it's gonna look nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I'm heading back to my truck to grab my coffee, check on the dogs real quick, and then we're gonna go back, help him out, putting some unistrut up on his roof so he can run his wires through there, kind of use it as a wire channel. So yeah, we're gonna help him out a little bit this morning, and then we're gonna get back on the road and keep heading east. And then I got a campground reservation for tonight, and you guys are just gonna basically follow me all the way out to Mike's house, and it should be a fun trip though. Oh goodness, what are you whining about? What's up, buddy? I was just gone for 5 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Hey. Brought the dogs over here with me so they can help work on the truck. What's up, bud? You gonna help out? So the plan is I need to take a piece of this, which is just some wood. One looks like 1 by 3, 1 by 3. And then he's going to be drilling holes in from the top, and the rail is going to go down the whole roof. And he's just doing some of this channel like this up on the roof, so he's going to screw it down from the roof on that end, and then I'll hold the wood up from the bottom so he can screw it in from there. I need safety glasses. So he's going to go ahead and drill a hole somewhere in here. That way I'll know where to put the wood, center it, and then and then we'll just continue on down the whole roof line.
Okay.
All right, hang on. About 15 inches.
15?
Yeah, that way it doesn't put you too close to the end, so we don't have to worry about splitting it. Yeah, if you want to go about 6.5 inches. Anywhere between like 15 and 16.5.
So when you're ready, give me a measurement from that last screw.
7 or 8 inches, somewhere in there.
Okay, 7 or 8, you got it. Okay, I'm gonna split the difference on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right here.
About 9 inches.
9 inches, okay, here we go.
7.5 inches.
7.5, I can do 8. Man, I'm noticing right away the roof is way less flexible, which is nice. That wood really stiffened it up.
Yeah, I bet.
Big difference. That's awesome. That's exactly what I was looking for.
All right, so he's climbing down from the roof. We're done. We got both sides up there done, and yeah, I think that's it. All right, so we're done with that job. I'm gonna cook some breakfast. So in my last video, I thought my fridge went out, but I'm guessing the camper was just too far off level. So when I have it level, it actually is working. I don't know if I like this fridge though. I noticed even though it works when it's level, when I'm driving down the road, it does not seem to cool anything down. I don't know if the pilot light's getting blown out or because it's off level going down the road at times. But it's a 3-way Norcold. So if anybody knows, like, do I need to run this thing off a battery when I'm driving down the road, or do I just need to leave it on propane when I'm driving around? I don't really know, because so far I'm not impressed with the fridge. I don't think anything's wrong with it. I just think it's a 3-way fridge, which everything I've heard is not good. I guess that's why they've kind of gotten away from 3-way fridges. I don't know, I do have an extra cooler with me, electric cooler in the truck. That way, if that starts getting too warm when I'm driving down the road, then I'll just put food in there and keep it cold, at least on this trip. I'm still figuring out all the little things with this camper. Over time, I'll figure out what works best. But yeah, if anybody does know how I need to be traveling with that, because I can't seem to figure it out. It's already probably 80 degrees in here. I need to get this new air conditioner installed quick, which it sounds like I'll be installing it here in the next couple days. Hey, hey, hey. Shh. Don't bother those goats. Oh, I forgot I got some of this onion butter. I like putting this on my eggs. That's some sea salt. Yeah, that didn't work so well. Guess we're going with scrambled eggs this morning. Just an easy breakfast this morning. I don't feel like cleaning up after bacon, but I like to put a little mild guacamole on my eggs. Sometimes. Usually the base of what I eat is eggs, usually bacon, but I mix it up a little times here and there. Alright, so after breakfast we're gonna start packing up, getting back on the road. It's about 5.5 or 6 hour drive, but by the time I get fuel and let the dogs out and things like that, it'll probably be 7 or 8 hour drive. But we're aiming for, I think it's called Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Just got a little cheap camp spot at a campground there, just to do an overnight, nothing special, no fancy swimming pools or hot tubs that I'm aware of. And yeah, just to get a night's rest, and then the next day we'll continue on, make our way to Mike and Twyla's house, and then, yeah, well, either way, it's going to be 2 pretty long days, probably 7-8 hours worth of driving, 2 days, but that's all right. Before you know it, we'll be there. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I have to get back on the road, but it was cool getting to see his new truck build and hang out. And we had talked about doing some future content somewhere on later on down the road or whatever. But cool dude. I liked hanging out with him. And I'd actually talked to him. I've invited him and a lot of other YouTubers. It's something I've been kind of putting together behind the scenes. I'm trying to get a big content creator collaboration meetup somewhere. And a lot of them, most of them are just truck camping channels. So if you watch my channel, you probably watch a lot of these other channels. And most everybody has agreed to come along. Now we're just trying to set dates or, whatever time of year. Just something that everybody is able to do. We're also trying to figure out a centralized location because we got channels coming from all over, like the Pacific Northwest, Canada, Minnesota, Arizona, Oklahoma. I mean, just all over. So I'm thinking someplace centralized like Colorado, but we're just trying to piece it together. There's a lot of little puzzle pieces to fit in. So hopefully we can get to that this fall maybe. Otherwise it might be next spring or summer, but I just think it would be cool. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing a big collaboration of channels. And I'm sure we'd be doing tour rigs and just I don't know, just getting to know each other because we're all in the same niche, so why not? I mean, we all a lot of us know each other already, but just to be able to hang out for maybe a week, do a big camp out, and I just think it would be fun. Anyways, we're gonna get on the road here, and I got about 5.5, 6 hours of driving to do. Well, we're not getting anywhere fast. We've gone about 60 miles and just dead stop traffic. I guess construction, but at least it's moving along a little bit at a time. It's just saying I'm going to get there later and later. It's now saying I'm going to arrive at this campground almost 8 o'clock, and that's without stopping anywhere else. So who knows? It might end up being like 9 o'clock by the time I get there, but that's all right. Yeah, at least go this fast. Oh, no. Okay, no, we're slowing down. Oh no. You can see, maybe. It goes up there quite a ways. Well, we're officially in New Mexico, and traffic lightened up. It was only like bumper to bumper for about a half an hour. It did set me back a little bit, but it's all good. It's been smooth going ever since, and we're coming up on, let's see, Albuquerque in about 120 miles, and Santa Rosa is a little bit past that. Actually, about 100 miles past that. I'm just taking it easy though. I'm going 10 under the speed limit just because it's a new camper. A lot of crosswinds happening right now, and also with this big extension hitch and towing this trailer behind me, it's just, I don't know. Don't want anything to go wrong. I don't want any flat tires or whatever. I'm just taking it easy, going slow. Not in a huge hurry today. I don't care if I get there kind of late. It's just a place to stay the night. We're almost there. Looks like we're going to be getting into a rainstorm, probably about the location of the campsite. So it might be raining there tonight. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I'm ready to get out of the truck. Wasn't like it was that long of a day. It was only, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours, but I'm ready to get out of the truck. It's late. I got some emails to send out tonight. I still got to make dinner. I got a busy night, and I'm ready for bed already. We're here, pups. Yep. Apparently there's a night registration here. Site 48. I even got a little map because I've obviously never been here before. Cool, look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a couple semi trucks over there with the big electric, like wind generator propellers on them. That's cool. They gave me a map in the envelope, showed me how to get there. So let's go. Oh, nice. We're the last one down here. So we got our own little yard for the dogs, huh? Oh, and it looks like there's a dog park right here off to the right. Well, I'm tired, but I got to get a couple emails sent out. Come here. And upload some footage. And I got dinner on the stove. It's just one of those skillet meals. And I would show you around the campground, but it's too dark. So maybe in the morning. There's a dog park right across the way. So I'm definitely going to let the dogs run over there for a little bit before we get back on the road. Huh. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed after this, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. I haven't really filmed anything this morning just because it's been a mad dash. I've been trying to get things ready and get out of here as fast as I can. Just trying to get to Mike and Twyla's before it's too late. That's the reason why I'm in such a hurry. I just kind of planned out each day, and I'm just running behind by a couple hours. So as it is right this moment, if I leave right now, I'll be making it to their house about 8 o'clock tonight, and I still need to go up to the front and dump the tanks to the RV, and probably still get gas once or twice, so it might be after 9 o'clock before I get there. So we're just gonna try to make the best time we possibly can. I would show you the tour of this place, but it's just your basic campground. It's just grass with some dirt lots, or not dirt lots, but gravel lots. Currently we're in this little dog park, which is nice. They put me right next to the dog park, and you can see it's just a little grass area. You can see right there is where we're parked, so it wasn't too bad. I was able to let them come out here last night and play around for a little bit, and then this morning a couple times. So they've been enjoying it, get to stretch their legs and eat some grass or whatever they're going to do before we get on the road.
Nice.
Thanks, I just got it not too long ago.
Yeah.
Just got fueled up one more time and then on the road. I've never seen rigs like that. That's like the fourth truck that they're all different colors. There's a dark gray one, and then actually behind over here is a white one. A black one just pulled out. I've never seen anything like those before. They're government vehicles, but man, how cool of a camper would that be? You ready to go, buddy? We're all fueled up. You ready to go, little guy? He's already crashed out. Yeah, man, those are cool rigs. I like those. There's that white one right there. All right, back on the road. 7.5 hour drive ahead of us. Well, we're getting a much later start than we wanted. I was trying to get on the road by like 9 a.m., but it's now 11, almost 11 a.m. But I just wanted to make sure, the whole plan of staying at that RV park was to dump the tanks and lose a bunch of weight. That's why I wanted to make sure I took a long shower and did the dishes and just use up as much water as I possibly could. I'm down to like a third of a tank in my fresh water tank. And I could have just drained it the rest of the way, but it's always nice to have a little bit in there in case I got to stop somewhere and, I don't know, wash my hands or use the restroom or something like that again. But I just wanted to make sure to dump the black and gray tank to make sure I lost a lot of weight, because I was carrying a ton of extra weight yesterday and the day before. Hopefully we'll get better fuel economy on this portion of the trip. Right now it's saying 13.6, which is really good, but I don't know. We got 500 miles to go. We'll just kind of average it out and see what it ends up being. And if I remember, I'll let you know. But I actually am just trying to get as best fuel economy as I can. I actually reached out to a company called Edge Tuners, and you know, they ended up sending me a tuner, which I plan on installing when I get out here to Oklahoma, and it has some settings on there for tow or economy and things like that to hopefully help with fuel economy. But as you guys know, you know, with this new camper, there's just a lot of new extra expenses, and that's why I've reached out to some companies like Torque Lift and Edge Tuners and different brands like that. So you guys know the gig. I mean, I'm going to have to do a few review videos and mentions of these products But just to let you know, it's not just people reaching out to me. It's companies that I've reached out to because they're companies that I truly believe in. And it's just part of the game. You know, I always lose subscribers every time I do any kind of review or mention of a product. But just part of the game, I guess, you know, unfortunately. Welcome to Texas. Still got about 6.5 hours to go. Well, I'm sure hoping that the Texas highway is better than the New Mexico highway, because it got to a point where it was just like a pothole every 30 feet. And I mean, I was just swerving. The whole last hour and a half, I've been just swerving potholes. So far in Texas, this looks all nice and smooth. So I'm hoping for better roads moving forward, because, yeah, no, that's not cool. They need to get those things fixed. Amarillo by morning. Actually, it's Amarillo by 2:41 p.m. Hey, there's Buc-ee's. I wish I could stop there, but keep on going. Got 5 more hours of driving. All right, so it's the next day. I got here a little late last night and just didn't want to bring the camera out. We were all talking and visiting and everything. It's been a while since I've been out here. I actually have some videos with them in it, but if you guys don't know who these people are, this is Mike and Twyla from Runaway Parents YouTube channel.
That's right. Go check it out. Yeah, man.
I actually came out here because we have just this awesome trip we've been planning for a while. I can't tell you guys where it's going to be.
I can.
No, you're not. No, you're not. It's the word we all hate to use.
I hate keeping secrets.
Epic. It's going to be epic.
It's going to be epic. It's going to still be camping related.
Yes. Yes, we've been planning this for a hot minute.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of planning going into this. It's going to be, I want to say so bad, but you got to check it out. It's going to be truly, truly awesome.
Yeah, and speaking of hot, it's hot. I think I made a mistake. I thought it was hot in Arizona, but this humidity out here is something on a different level.
It's only 148% humidity.
Oh man, I can't. We've been sitting out in front of a fan for since I got here, basically. But anyways, we got a lot of stuff in this next 4 days to do, and then we're going to turn around and leave here and go to a different location for this trip. I'll show you guys some of the stuff that's happening. So first on the agenda is going to be this air conditioner. This is like an ultra quiet 24 volt rooftop air conditioner that's going to go on the truck camper. I can't wait. The air conditioner that's in there right now is just so loud I can't even hear myself think. Still have the Apex 300 here, and I had the B300K, but now I have an extra B300K, and that is going to be what we're going to be running the air conditioner off of. And if you see all this stuff right here, this is the stuff that was in my box trailer. I actually just sold my box trailer about an hour ago, and you guys might be asking why and what I'm going to do, but I'll show you here in just a second. So I'm going to get myself a smaller trailer like this. This is a 10-foot trailer. I think it would tow a little bit better behind my truck. When I towed it out, my old trailer out here, which was a 16-foot enclosed trailer, I kept dragging the hitch. I think it was just a little too heavy for my truck with the truck camper on there and the 4-foot extension hitch. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with something like that. And then that way I can take it in more places. Now keep in mind, Mike bought this and put the solar rack on top and lifted it and put mud tires on it. And he's got a bunch of other stuff going on in there. And it's gonna match his camper that he's got. So if you guys run over and check out his channel, it's gonna look awesome on the back of his truck. Mine is not gonna look anywhere near as cool as this one, but basically the same trailer. Just imagine this, but without all the cool stuff on it. And as for my truck, I've got some tires I purchased waiting on order. They're gonna be here tomorrow. I'm gonna get new tires on my truck because we're gonna put some miles on, and these tires are just a little too old. They're about 3 years old, and they're getting to the point to where I just don't trust it towing all this extra weight. I'd rather just have fresh, clean tires when I'm putting some miles on. Anyways, this video, I think I'm gonna finish up right here. I have so much to do in the next couple days, and then I will start filming as we're leaving for this trip, and then you guys will be able to follow along on the whole journey. So check out Runaway Parents if you haven't already. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks, bye.